this geocentricity thing, look, I'm not saying that if you believe in geocentricity, you're a complete idiot. If you believe in the flat earth, you are a complete idiot. Okay. Let me go on the record and say that. But look, if you believe in geocentricity, I don't believe that you're a complete idiot. Okay? I can see how you could believe that, but it's false. And the thing is, I used to just kind of ignore geocentricity and just think like, well, whatever, who cares? It's not really that big of a deal. But it seems like geocentricity is like a gateway drug into the flat earth. You know what I mean? That's what's dangerous about it. It's the gateway drug. I'm serious, okay? So what you have now is you have people saying these stupid things like, what do you expect me to believe? We're spinning at 1,000 miles an hour? You know, I don't feel it. Okay, but here's the thing. Because, you know, the Earth's spinning, right? Okay? I mean, if we're going 1,000 miles an hour, I mean, you know. Or if we jump, we're going to land like, you know, a few feet over or whatever. But here's what they don't get. And I try to explain it to them. And they're like, why is the water so peaceful if we're spinning that fast? But here's the thing. Get on an airplane. How fast does an airplane go? About 500 miles an hour. Right? So if I get on an airplane and I'm going 500 miles an hour, I have a glass of water on my tray table, and it's very peaceful. It's not going anywhere. And I can jump up and down as many times as I want, and I'm going they're saying 1,000 miles an hour. The plane goes 500 miles an hour. So why can I jump up and down and keep landing in the same spot? Why is it not just... Because the reason why is because everything's moving. It's not just the Earth that's spinning, it's the atmosphere that moves with it. It's a pressurized cabin, as it were. Okay? Right? I mean, the air and the atmosphere and everything, it's all spinning, so it's all going the same speed. And here's how you know it's spinning. Because you can see everything moving. You can see the sun moving, the moon moving, and all the stars moving. Now, here's the thing about that. You say, well, how do you know that we're not standing still and everything around us is spinning? But that's about as ridiculous as saying, well, how do we know that the plane's not standing still and it's the whole world that's going by? Here's why that, and look, I know I'm getting on geocentricity tonight. And I hate this stupid subject. But it's the gateway drug, so I got to bring this up. You know, we need like dare to say no to this stuff, okay? So the thing about, you know, dad, what is it, MAD or Mothers Against Drunk, you know, Science or whatever. But anyway, here's the thing about it, okay? And I feel like I have to teach this stuff. Yeah. I don't like science that much, but I feel like I have to like talk about science just because to make sure that people know what's up with this. So anyway, where were we? Oh yeah, the stars moving. Well, here's the thing about that. Okay, if the Earth is spinning, right, then it's going around basically about 1,000 miles per hour relative to its surroundings because of the fact that, you know, it's about 24,000 miles in circumference, you know, roughly. So 24 hours in a day, 1,000 miles an hour. That's where that figure comes from. Okay. Well, here's the thing about that, though. Because the stars are far away, I don't care how close you think they are or how far they are. We can all agree that they're not that close. Right? Okay? And that the sun and moon are far away. Even if you don't believe what NASA told you. But anyway, you know, even though these things were calculated long before NASA had ever even been thought of, okay, like thousands of years ago. But if things are really far away and we're supposed to believe that they're all moving, they would have to be moving at some incredible speeds. Do you understand? It's sort of like, and I'm trying to break this down for people. You're on a swing, right? Okay? Swing at the park. You know, that chain is only like, what, 10 feet long, 8 feet long on the swing at the park? Okay, well, which links in the chain are moving the fastest? The ones at the top or the ones at the bottom? The ones at the top are barely moving at all, right? Now, what if I grab the swing, and in fact, I did this yesterday. I was at the park, and one of the swings was out of commission because, as Baby Steven said, you know, some punk teenager must have thrown it over at the top. So I walked up, and I grabbed that swing, and I threw it up. and I swung it all the way around, and it did a whole rotation. Well, here's the thing. The chains that were the closest to the pole, they only moved a little bit. They moved a short distance. Whereas the stuff at the end of the chain moved a really long distance, was moving at an incredible speed relative to the one that was in the middle. So if the Earth were staying put, then it would be like everything just like whoosh, I mean, at amazing speeds, incredible speeds. Okay, that's one thing. Now, some people would say this, well, you know, okay, well, which one's going around the other? Does it really matter? Just how you look at it. Sun, moon, you know, sun and Earth, just how you look at it. But there's this problem of the fact that there's 7 or 8 other planets. You know, they change it all the time because they're not sure what to call Pluto or whatever. But anyway, you know, there's 8 other planets going around the sun too. That's kind of where this geocentricity thing falls apart. It doesn't work, okay? But again, you know, it's just a throwing out of things that are observable. We actually can observe the stars, the sun, the moon. We can actually take a trip to Antarctica. We could actually go to Chile and look up at the sky in the southern hemisphere. And you know what you're going to see? A completely different set of stars that don't rotate around the North Star. They rotate at the Southern Cross. So that alone shows that if it was a globe, so look, the people in the north are looking at the stars that are over here, spinning, but it's actually the Earth that's spinning. And then the people on the bottom are looking at a completely different set of stars that rotate around a different point. Okay? But that's not what this flat Earth thing shows or anything like that. It's all stupid. And the bottom line is that, you know, the devil has got this left-right paradigm where he is going to just do anything except get you to believe the truth. Either he's going to get you to believe in all this weird evolution and Big Bang stuff, and maybe through the gap theory, or maybe just through atheism, or else he's going to get you to just completely reject even the good science and to throw out the fact that, you know, the Earth is even a sphere, which people have known for thousands of years to be true, because even in ancient Egypt, ancient Sumeria, they studied the stars. That man has always loved astronomy and astrology and the zodiac and all these things. Very well documented throughout history. They've known. So it's a left-right paradigm, folks. So what happens when you tell people, hey, the Earth's a sphere? Oh, you must believe in evolution and the Big Bang, too. Oh, you don't like Obama? You must be a Bush fan. You must love Trump or whatever, you know. Or, oh, you don't like the Republican Party? You're one of these long-haired hippies. It's a false left-right paradigm where you say like, hey, you know, I don't believe in evolution. I don't believe in the Big Bang. And they're like, oh, you must believe the Earth's flat. Oh, you believe the Bible? Then you believe in a flat Earth. Now you can see how the devil would love this. Where you say, oh, I'm a Bible-believing Christian, and then that makes you a flat earther, which makes you an idiot to anyone who knows any math or science. It makes you just an imbecile. Or if you're over here saying, bless God, I believe the Bible and the Earth's flat, then you just look like a retard to the whole world. Right. And either way, it makes this book look stupid. And the devil loves it. It's a false left-right paradigm. It's a joke that's being played on Christians, where many Christians are getting on board with this, and it just makes Christianity look stupid. It makes the Bible look stupid. And this is, I mean, people like my wife, you know, could have gone to hell because of this teaching, where she said, well, you know, I know the Bible's not true because the Bible says the Earth's flat. That's what they taught her in Catholic religious education class, that the Bible says the Earth's flat, when the Bible says no such thing. So you can see how dangerous both of these doctrines are. So here's what we need to do, folks. We need to accept science, meaning things that we can actually see, observe, measure, test, calculate. And we need to reject science falsely so-called, which is theorizing about the past. Until we build a time machine to go back in the past, no one knows. Okay, and we need to separate science from science falsely so-called. But the devil wants us to merge these two things. These people over here, they want us to believe that they're one and the same. That if you reject evolution and Big Bang, you just don't believe in science. Isn't that what the atheists tell you? And then the flat earthers over here was, if you won't say that it's flat, you know, you're rejecting the Bible or something. Because you got, you know, you must believe all that stuff. Either way, it's the same thing, and it's atheists that are behind it. It's the devil that's behind it.